Hi friends, how are you all? Welcome back to Soulful Knowledge. So in my channel, I'm making videos regarding spiritual awakening, about Kundalini awakening, about chakras, about twin flames, about narcissism. So you can check all these videos and also subscribe my channel. Plus, I'm making in two languages, in Tamil as well as in English. So if you wanted to check only in English version, you can check my playlist, Soulful Knowledge English. So we know that all over the world we are heading towards 5D consciousness and we are getting the spiritual awakening. So why spiritual awakening is happening? I've already made a video regarding this. You can check that. So the main reason is we are separating from the narcissistic energies. So narcissism is like cancerous in nature and we are separating from these patterns and we are healing ourselves. So now we are in a weaker end because narcissism is very strong. Cancerous cells are very strong. We are in weaker end and we should become stronger. That's why I made a video regarding how to handle narcissistic people. The only way to handle narcissistic people is to grow spiritually stronger. Spirituality is the only choice which can help us to handle narcissistic people and to heal this world. And in that I've told you that grow with me spiritually, because spirituality has taught me so much of lessons to make me stronger. So I like to share all those lessons to everyone. To actually, for that only I'm making all the videos, so that it'll be useful for everyone who are actually spiritually awakened. And why I'm telling this in all my videos is I'm like in a flow, like from the beginning why spiritual awakening is happening. I told about narcissism and separation from narcissism, separation from the twin flames, and we should stop chasing the twin flames. Then we should actually get the inner engineering, inner work done. So what is this inner work is? That is only grow with me spiritually. So much of knowledges are there to share with you, and all these knowledges I'm making in a videos in a sequence manner. So we need to actually learn these knowledges to change ourselves. So change is only the constant thing in this universe. So if we change as an individual, as a single person, if we change, the energies will change around us, the pattern will change around us. So that's how the world will change for a better place. So definitely have a break in this, and we should do our inner healing. Inner work has to be done and inner engineering has to be done. What is the inner work is that I've explained in that grow with me spiritually. In that video I explained what are the inner works, and slowly and steadily I will explain one by one, so each one can grasp all the things and try to get the knowledge. So much of knowledge is there. The spirituality and this universe has taught me so much of knowledge. Still I'm learning so much of things. So I'm sharing this in the videos so that everyone can get benefited with that. In that way I told about karma. So what is the karma? So from the basic, from in a technical way, in a scientific perspective, I told how karma is happening. You can watch that video. And my previous video was regarding law of attraction. So this is very important and this is very interesting video, because in spirituality everyone are talking about law of attraction to attract money or happiness or prosperity, anything it may be. So I've explained in my previous video clearly, like technically and scientifically. So many of them are explaining emotionally and their experiences. I have explained technically and scientifically from the quantum perspective. So in that way, two things are major things in law of attraction. One is from our end. So law of attraction is mainly dealing with the frequency. So when we are in a particular frequency, we are observing those information only related to that frequency. So everything is present front of us, but we only note it or we only observe things in our mind. The information we store in our mind is only based on our frequency. The one thing is the universe will not give whatever we wanted. The universe has its own language. It can sense only in energies and frequencies. So our subconscious mind is only tuned to energies and frequencies. So when we tune or get aligned with our subconscious mind, then only we can understand this law of attraction. So this I've explained in my previous videos clearly. You can check that. So this is the first thing. The second thing is the universal role. So what is the role of universe? So one thing I told is everything is present before us, and whatever our frequency is that we are observing that. And another thing is, yes, the universe role is to sense the frequencies, to sense the energies, and it will give us opportunities, and it will change the patterns. The universe has consciousness. We are being connected with the universe through our subconscious mind. So consciously, if we wanted anything, we cannot attract. Subconsciously there should be a change of, we should understand the frequency, and that's how the universe will sense. So it's a universal languages about frequency and energies. This Nikola Tesla already told, like many years before, like if we wanted to know the secret of universe, we should actually think in the terms of frequencies, energies. Okay guys, all these things I've explained in my previous video about law of attraction. So if you see today I made the video about law of attraction in spirituality. And last video I told what is law of attraction, how it is working. So this is a video I'm going to tell how it is happening in spirituality. And the second thing is, that is the first thing. The second thing is how law of attraction is working for me. So how I understood law of attraction in spirituality, how the teachings was happening through law of attraction. So I'm going to explain my experience. So the third thing is, I'm going to actually tell you or make you understand how it will work for you. So please stay tuned with me. Please do watch till the end, because so only if you watch till the end, you will get a complete the whole picture what I'm trying to tell. So first thing, so three things I have told. One is the in spirituality, second thing how it is working for me, and third thing is how it can work for you. So the first thing is in spirituality. So I've already told law of attraction is based on frequency. Frequency is only chakras. So this I've explained in many videos. So Kundalini is very important. So chakras, about Kundalini I've explained in like separately, like each chakras, each frequency I've made a video, you can check that. So we have, our body is made, our mind is connected with the 7 set of frequency. Okay, so this frequency is from Mooladhara to Sahasra. So every frequency is very important in our life. Each frequency is like an evolution in our life. We cannot even skip those frequency. Every frequency is very important from Mooladhara to Sahasra. So the 7 frequency is only we are being inclined in that. Since I told about this in my previous video, so everyone actually, like everyone who are understanding about Kundalini, about frequency, the one main thing they wanted to do is they wanted to go to Vishuddhi. So Vishuddhi is like knowledge and powerhouse, we know that. So why is that? Why everyone are like just they wanted knowledge and power? Because this is based on our society pressure. We have been groomed in that way. A society has been trained ourselves in that way to just focus on the information, to just focus on power and knowledge. This is one bad thing happening in our society. So from the day the child is born, the society and the parents giving the pressure or pushing the child to actually prove to this world, about their power and about their knowledge. So this is the main thing that everyone are focusing right now. This was not the same as before, but now everyone are just focusing on the knowledge, the power and the information. Intelligence is different from the knowledge. Okay, so that's why everyone have to just jump on to Vishuddhi. So other things also are very important in our life. So survival instinct. Mooladhara teaches us the survival instinct. The situation will not be the same in this world. Every time it will be changing. War is coming, flood is coming, drought is coming. So in each and every situation, we should actually, if we even fall down, we should know to actually stand up again. So Mooladhara is the basic root chakra which teaches us survival instinct. That is a set of intelligence. We cannot neglect that. This generation, are we teaching that to our children? No, directly we are just focusing on to prove ourselves that we are intelligent, we are knowledgeable. But the survival instinct is very low for other people. That's why even if we reach the highest point, we are falling down. So this universe has a law that we are, if we reach the highest point, again it will come to low. This is like a graph. So high and low, it always follows. This is a law of universe. So that's why survival instinct, to know about a survival instinct is intelligence, is very important. At any situation we should able to live, maybe it a cold country or hot country, with AC, without AC, in village or in cities. So anywhere you should know to live, because anytime whatever can happen to this world. So we should be prepared for our survival instinct. So next chakra is the Swadhisthana chakra. So Swadhisthana is very important because animals also are surviving. But Swadhisthana is something humanly in nature. We are like bonding with the societies. We are mingling with the societies. We have to groom ourselves. We should know to present ourselves. We should know to groom in a decent way. We cannot stay in the survival mode itself like the tribal people. We have come, we have in evolution, we have crossed those stages. From survival stages we have crossed, and as a civilization we are actually civilizing ourselves. We are grooming ourselves, we are mingling with the society, we are facing the society, we are sharing the information. So Swadhisthana will give you intelligence to actually groom yourself, to present yourself to others, to present yourself neatly. So the organization skill comes only in Swadhisthana chakra. The clumsiness will go, the Swadhisthana chakra, because you need to present yourself very well with the society when you're mingling with the society. That's why organization skill, that intelligence will come only in Swadhisthana chakra. So when the organization skill, let it be organizing the house, your studies, anything may be like that. When you learn that organizing skill, you will get the confidence in life to face the world, to face the society. So this skill is very important in our life. So Swadhisthana also very important to actually to explore the world. Only when we have that organizing skill in our mind, we can make things easy. Only when we make our things easy, we will have time to explore this world, enjoy this world. Otherwise we'll be clumsy and we'll not have time to actually do other things. We'll be in survival mode. So Swadhisthana gives us the organizing skills for us, intelligence. So next thing is Manipura chakra. So Manipura chakra is very important. It's about the establishment. So we need to actually sustain our gene. So our gene also should survive in this world. We cannot actually just enjoy and just go off. We should create a basement. Let it be properties, let it be houses, let it be career, let it be some skill setting. Everything is happening in Manipura chakra. You are creating a basement for your future generation and also for yourself. Your particular gene, if it should sustain, means you should create a basement for your generations. Let it be skill. The skill you learn now, it will be in the gene. It will be storing in the gene and it will be continued to your generations. The properties you are having now will actually help the generation to actually come to that place. So all this is very important in our life. So Manipura gives us establishment. Establishment is very important to sustain our gene, to bring our generation. So the fourth chakra is the Anahata chakra. So Anahata is very important because we are living as a family. So all these days we are like in as an individual, but Anahata teaches us sharing, loving, caring. So not only doing for yourself, you have to do for others. You have to live for your family, for your kids, for your parents, for your husband or wife. So not only for yourself, you have to start doing things for your kids, your, because that's why the information will be shared, the gene system will be shared. That's why the evolution will be in a continuation and bring this gene system to our world. So that's why Hanatha is very important. It teaches us love, caring for the society and also for your family members. So then Vishuddhi is very important. It teaches us knowledge, it gives us power. So after that love, caring, after that family things, when you enter into Vishuddhi, you're like willing to, you're like getting the knowledge, getting that power, and you're like head with the society to teach the things with the society, to help other peoples, to help them to pull to that position. Actually gives you so much of knowledge so that you can share with other people, and also you can actually help the other generations, other gene system, maybe it living beings, animals, anything. You will have that power to groom others also. So next thing is that third Ayin Sastra. It is the final liberation. It will train you to do the final liberation. So before liberation, many things has to be done to prepare yourself for that highest liberation and moksham. So for that only we are all actually come to this world preparing for us in spirituality. So everyone's aim, maybe in religious view or in spirituality view, everyone's aim is to mature to that state, to liberate ourselves, to get the moksham. So in that way, all the chakra is very important. So without having the intelligence of the survival, of establishment, of organizing skill, about loving and caring, without creating this base, this is the basement, this is the foundation. Without creating that, if you try to come to Vishuddhi, it is like if you fall down you cannot get up again. Let's say if you take a business person, so always he cannot be in prosperous. So business one day will be high, one day it will be low. So when it comes low, it should have the intelligence of survival skill. At any level it should able to stand up, and he should able to grow again. So it is like a graph. If you go up you will again come down, and if you come down, definitely if you have the knowledge and experience of the basement, you will again come up. So this is a law of nature. So why I'm telling this is, so everyone, our society is focusing only on the knowledge, the information and the power. They are only pushing us to prove ourselves for the people, for the society. It is like a race. We are not in a race right now. Without knowing the basic survival skill, what you're going to do with Vishuddhi or power or knowledge, if you're going to just stay in the forest, nothing will happen. Without knowing the survival skills, you cannot even get up. So please understand that Kundalini is very important. So every chakra is very important, and because the intelligence given in each frequency cannot be skipped. You cannot skip any intelligence and come to next frequency. It is in a linear process, and Kundalini, even though if you're going in a step-by-step linear way, Kundalini is a cyclic way. From Mooladhara, it can go to Sahasra, Sarasra, again it comes to Mooladhara. This is how it is working from the lowest level to highest level. It is little complicated. When I'm telling about Kala Chakra, Kundalini Kala Chakra, I will explain it later. So that's how Kundalini is not like from down to up. It is like left to right. We should know to balance between the left and right, and heart chakra in the center. It is like a seesaw. We should able to balance it in a horizontal way. So it is not a vertical thing from down to up. We should know to balance from left to right. It is in a cyclic way. So now you would have understood why Kundalini frequency is very important. So why I am telling this is because law of attraction is based on a frequency, and frequency is these 7 sets of chakras. So we are not going to get tuned into other frequencies. So this is the maximum frequency we can tune with our body. So each frequency will give you a separate knowledge, will give you a separate intelligence, and you'll start observing the things in that same frequency. It's like a multi-dimensional only. Everyone are present in this world, but they are in different frequency and different energies. So that's why I told these examples. Kundalini and frequency is very important. and why each chakra, we cannot skip each chakra. So each chakra is very important. So now you would have understood about law of attraction in spirituality. So the next thing is the purpose. So it is very important because everyone are working towards to know the purpose in their life. So all these years our purpose was to just to prove about ourselves, about our knowledge, about our power to this world. The world itself in a race, it's cancerous in nature. Why we should prove about ourselves to others? So the world is pushing ourselves to this level and it is pressurizing everyone. So even like last generation was fine, but now the parents are putting so much of pressure for the child to prove about the child to this world. From the birth of the child, the pressure is starting. So when the child is like not walking within like 1 or 1.5 years, the parents are getting frustrated and parents are putting the child for some walking therapy or something like that. So when the child is not like talking within that 2 or 3 years, again the parents are getting frustrated, they are putting into the speech therapy. We are in an emergency situation, we are in so much of pressurized situation. So as soon as we are born, we are just being trained to prove ourselves. We have to just be born, we have to learn all the knowledge, go to school, study everything, get in all the knowledge, then start working, earning, that's all. So this is like cancerous in nature. Parents should understand that every child has its own timeline. If you guide them properly, every child will come, will actually do its purpose, exact purpose for what it has been born. So everyone will have a unique purpose in this life. Please do not pressurize the child to just or pressurize ourselves or society, let it may be, to just to prove for this world. So that is not our real purpose. So because of this emergency thought, because of this fast food life, so we have made this kundalini cycle very short, because Kundalini cycle should extend till 60 years. We should get matured, we should actually enjoy this world, learn the survival skills, so learn to do socializing. Then only we'll actually start to do our purpose, and it's actually end with, and it will actually extend till 60 years, and we'll try to grasp all the knowledge, all the intelligence from all the chakras. But we have actually made this cycle very less. Within 30 years we are experiencing so much of things in this life. So within 20 to 30 years, many of them are starting to earn, many of them are starting to settle in life, they are reaching their peak in their life. So once the peak is reached, again you have to come down. So please understand that because of this nature, because of this pressure, everything has no, there's no patience with our people, there's no patience with the parents, with the society. We are just pushing our kids or pushing the society to do everything fastly. So that is a very bad habit for our society. So in that way we are just shorten the kundalini cycle. So after 30 years when we reach the highest peak, so many of them do not know what have to be done after that. So that's why the depression comes, it is blank in our life. So everything we start to experience from the very childhood, the innocence is lost with the children. So this should not happen, and the kundalini cycle is being shortened because of that. So why I'm telling this is first like the purpose in our like previous before spiritual awakening. But after spiritual awakening, we should understand that the nature has been separated ourselves from this cancerous nature, from this cancerous track. The nature has separated us from that track, and the nature has put us in a separate track, in a separate frequency. And now we should find a purpose. So everyone in this world is born to actually for a unique purpose only. This I will explain in my previous video, you can check that. So everyone will have a unique purpose, and that purpose can be done by that person only. Others cannot know what is the purpose is. So spiritual awakening has happened for us to stop that cancerous in nature. Cancerous track has stopped, a new frequency is being created, and we are being working towards this new frequency which is not cancerous in nature. So this new track only will lead us to our original purpose in our life. So, for that, to identify our purpose, we should now believe in spirituality. We should now believe in ourselves that we are now in right track only. So we have been changed the frequency and many things we have been experiencing weirdly, and we should understand that we have been in the right track only. The belief system has to come, the trust has to come. Only when the trust comes, we can understand the law of attraction, because the old frequency has been changed, a new frequency has come. Everything is happening, law of attraction is happening right now for you, but you should understand that we are in the right frequency. So trust is the main thing in spirituality. Only if you trust we are going in the right path, then only you will start to observe many things. Only when you understand the frequency, you will try to know your exact purpose in life. So one bad habit society has taught us is about spoon feeding. Everything is we have been handling in a straightforward way. So spoon feeding is something that everything has to be given to our hand. We have a mind, we need to know that we need to search things, we need to plan for things, we need to research things. That's how we know the purpose in our life, because everyone's purpose is unique. So I may tell all this information based on my purpose. So in my channel I'm just giving you the knowledge and tools only, so that with that knowledge you can understand and analyze your own purpose. No one in the world can tell your purpose, because each and everyone's purpose is very unique, and you only will know and you only can execute that. So this thing is like, you should get up, you should research things, you should plan things, you should search for your purpose. So the bad thing happening in our society, mostly I think in the south side, is we everything in a straightforward way. We have been trained like that from our school days, because if we go for exam, they'll give the question, they'll give the answers, from like they'll give the 10 sets of question and answers, in that 4 will come, and we'll prepare for that only. So everything is given in and there's nothing such thing that we can go and research things and do. R&D is very nil in our society, mainly in the south side, I think. So please understand that the purpose is not something anyone can tell you. The purpose is something that you should understand, and you should actually bring out from yourself. Only two of them will know the purpose. One is you, one is the universe. So universe will know the purpose. It is continuously actually guiding you towards that only, but we are not able to understand that because we are not inclined with the frequency. So everyone who has come to this world with a desire, with a particular desire only. So because of the desire only, you have been born here, and you are in the exact frequency for what you are in. And you should understand that you are in the correct path right now, because yes, you are in cancerous frequency, and that track has been changed and you have been placed into a correct direction now. And you should understand that you should trust in spirituality, you should trust in your higher powers, you should trust your guru. If you're watching my videos, you should trust me. So I have so much of confidence with my higher powers, and I'm working towards that there. That's why only I found my purpose, I'm working towards that. I'm helping you, trying to also bring out your purpose. So suppose for example, you can take a roller coaster ride. You have chosen this type of ride. There may be many kinds of rides. So you have chosen this pattern, this ride in your life. Okay. So this path, it's a small journey. It will go up and down, twist and down. If for a thrilling experience, you have choose like this. You have went and sat in the roller coaster ride to enjoy the ride. So whatever may be the experience, it may be up, it may be down, it may be scary. Everything is a thrilling experience in your life. So you decide this ride and you went and sat in that. And what happens is, when the ride starts, you will start to enjoy the ride. But suppose if you have gone and sat in that roller coaster ride, but if your mindset is not inclined to that ride, if your mindset is not conscious enough to actually understand the patterns of that ride, what will happen is, the journey will be struggling only. It will be in so much of struggle, it will be in so much of pain, because your mind is not set towards that ride. It will be like dragging you towards the track. So when your mind is not concentrating, or when your mind is not inclined towards the track or inclines towards the frequency, you will not understand what is going to come, what is going to happen. So you will never understand the journey. So if your mindset is not good with the journey or with inclined with the frequency, you're going to struggle in life. Always the grass is greener on other side. So what will happen is, you have chosen this ride, roller coaster ride, you have sat in this ride, but your mind is just concentrating in other rides outside the roller coaster and other rides. When you just concentrate in other rides, you forget to get the mindset in your own frequency, own ride. What will happen is, you will start losing the grip. It will be like dragging yourself in that path, and it will be like suffering. Rather enjoying the experience, it will be like suffering. So it's Kundalini is same way only. Kundalini frequency is the same way. It's like a roller coaster ride. It's in a cyclic in nature. Kundalini will be up and down. Everything you should understand this. If you go up, you will come down. If you come down, you will go up. That's how the ride is. The Kundalini cycle is also will be like that only. You should understand this, and you should have that mindset to incline with that frequency. So now why I've told all this is, in spirituality you should believe that, trust in spirituality. Some spiritual awakening is happening and some weird things are happening in your life, and you should understand that you are in the right path only. You should trust me, trust the spirituality, or trust your guru. You're in right path only. When you start trusting only, your mindset will be start inclined to the frequency. Everything is happening. You're actually watching my videos. New thing is, you're starting to watch new things. So everything, the law of attraction is actually happening every single day, every single second. Law of attraction is happening. But when your mindset is not inclined with your frequency, you will not understand the law of attraction. You will not understand the things grasping in your mind. So please understand, law of attraction is happening at every time. Just that when you're not inclined with the frequency, and you're just watching outside with others people, others life, and you're not concentrating in your own mind and in your frequency, what will happen, you will just lose the grip, and it will be like dragging in your life. So get steady, get the mindset, and understand that everything is happening in your mind only. Trust spirituality, because you should trust that everything is happening in the right way. We are in the right frequency, then only you will start understanding the knowledge. Only when, if you get the knowledge, if you understand, absorb the knowledge, and you understand the which frequency you are in, slowly what will happen is, you will start knowing about your purpose in life, start knowing your desires in life, your wishes in life. Then you will start your destination. It is not hard work. As before, in cancerous cell, it is completely hard work to prove ourselves to this world. It will be in a hard work manner, because everything we are being pushing ourselves against the law of nature. But in spirituality, it is not about hard work. It is very easy, because what is hard work is anything you're doing without happiness, anything you're doing without interest is hard work. But in spirituality, the exact purpose you will come to know, that will lead to the interest of your life. When you start doing all those things, it will be very easy, like a smooth slide, it will be sliding in your life. So it will be very easy, and you will start doing your purpose. So the thing is, to know our purpose, we should actually create a mindset to get inclined in our life. Only then we'll understand what we are grasping in the knowledge. And once we get the collection of the knowledge, eventually it will lead to our purpose in our life and our destination. Finally, we are going to reach our destination, we reach our goal. But the destiny, more than the destination, the journey is important. And each and every step you should enjoy and go towards the destination. You cannot push yourself for years together. You should enjoy your journey also. So now you would have understood, in spirituality you are in right path only, that you should believe that, you should know which frequency you are in. So anything, spirituality has brought you into some frequency, let it be Munadara, Swadhisthana, any frequency. All the frequency is very important, and the intelligence cannot be neglected. So each step by step only we can move to other frequencies, and it is in cyclic in nature. Even if you reach the highest frequency, again you are going to come down only. So every frequency is very important, every chakra is very important. We should accept that. So one thing is, we should trust in spirituality, we should start doing our inner work, then we should start getting the knowledges, we should start inclined with the frequency, then only a purpose we'll know to get the purpose. And we should change ourselves. So change is only a constant thing in this universe. So again and again I'm telling, this is, we may actually grasp the knowledge, we can get the knowledge, but only if we change ourselves, the patterns will change around us. We should grasp the knowledge and try to implement, try to change it, change ourselves. So till now you would have understood in spirituality how it is working. So next thing is how law of attraction is working in my life. Law of attraction, I've understood the term, I've understood the spirituality, the law of attraction, everything I understood only after spiritual awakening. So before that also it was happening in my life. So everything I experienced and started to change from the zero level, from Mooladhara, from Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, then only I got the spiritual awakening. So from Mooladhara to Anahata, it was a gradual change in my life. I started from a very low level, from zero level, from being very insecure in my life. From Mooladhara, it will be very insecure. You will feel the judgment of the people. I will be very I'll be in fear to face the society. But in Mooladhara, I have understood the survival instinct. I've understood that I can actually survive in any situation. I faced the situation when it was very harsh for me. Let's say it is a place, let it be village, let it be a city. So let it be cold, hot, like any situation. Accepted this in a very early stages. So I try to adapt to this situation. So survival instinct is very high in me, because I try to accept all these harsh things I be faced in the survival instinct, and actually understood the society through the harsh way only. My survival instinct are high and my Mooladhara is strong. So second thing is Swadhisthana. So in Swadhisthana only I started to groom myself. So in Mooladhara I was like very clumsy. So I didn't have any organizing skill. My mind didn't work in that way. But in Swadhisthana, I tried to change myself. Seeing people, seeing other people, how they are, how organized they are. I tried to change myself. I started to observe others. So I started to slowly, like it was not in my gene. So slowly I started to do that organizing skill. Let it be the house organization, let it be the other things, other grooming myself to mingle with the society, to present myself well with the society, so that I can actually go along well with other people like friends, and in the society I can actually gain the knowledge from the others. So this thing, it happened only in Swadhisthana. I can clearly tell the difference, like when I changed from Mooladhara to Swadhisthana, there was an pattern change was happening, and everything like life change was happening. And it was a very important phase in my life to groom myself. The next chakra was the Manipura chakra. In Manipura chakra only I started to get the importance of like saving for myself, so saving for my future. So in Swadhisthana, in Mooladhara and Swadhisthana, we will not think about the future. Our mind will not actually expand to think about the future. We just live for the day. But in Manipura chakra, we'll start to think about the future. We need to settle down. So we need to actually save things, and we need to, everything is a balance. It's not that Swadhisthana will go, everything was in a balance. We'll enjoy also, but we'll also know to save things for a future generation, for our family. So these things, there was a gradual change was happening for a long period of time. So then it came for like Anahata heart chakra. I started to do for others, for my family, for my kids, to actually care for them. So always we cannot be thinking about ourselves. We actually start loving and caring for others. So that thing happened in Anahata. And after that only spiritual awakening started, and so much of knowledge I gained after spiritual awakening. So till then I didn't know what is the law of attraction, but after spiritual awakening I understood that I was in a different phase of my life. I started from the zero level, from Mooladhara, when I strengthened my root chakra and accepting that the harsh situations in the society, and that's how gradually I was able to change. So how I was able to change is to accept that I need to change by seeing, observing others. Always you cannot be into yourself, you should look others, look outside how they are. I always wanted to change myself. Even then it was not in my gene, I always search for people who can give me a good uh, change in my life. So that's why I was able to change. So another thing I was able to like quickly come to the next stages is I was not having materialistic desires. Everything what I got in my life, I just enjoyed it, but I didn't have attachment to that. My materialistic desires was low, that's why I didn't have any emotional attachment to materialistic things. That's why I was able to like withhold that and come to the next phase in my life. And another thing is that I was like in a nature of experiencing in this life. So whatever I came to me, I just accepted it, and whatever left my life, I just accepted it. I was not having that self or I or something like I want this or I want to do that. It was not there in my life. So whatever the universe gave me, I've accepted that, I've experienced that. Maybe it is a bad thing or good thing. Everything was an experience. If it is a bad thing, I just learn things from that. So everything was a good experience for me in my life. So that's why I'm able to cross all the stages smoothly. And now, like after spiritual awakening, so much of knowledge I'm getting, this and overload of knowledge. Because of knowledge and power, now I'm in a situation to actually do something for the society, to also share my knowledge and also to help the people to bring out their purpose in their life. So this is of law of attraction worked. So and if you see that there's so much of things, law of attraction is happening through medias, videos, so many things, many information, new information I've started to learn after spiritual awakening. These information I didn't know it existed before spiritual awakening. Let it be law of attraction or manifestation, I didn't know actually it existed before spiritual awakening. But after spiritual awakening only I got to know, understand all the spiritual concept. And I feel that the universe was giving to me. Even though I put so much of effort to change myself, I felt that at every situation of my life, at every stages of my life, universe was sending me new person, for sending me people for me to learn things, to change myself. So that's how universe is also was guiding. So two things are happening. One is from my side I was able to change. Another thing is universe also was guiding me. That's how law of attraction happens. Universe will send things, or will actually send the knowledge at the right time in your life. You should able to observe that. When you are in a right mindset only, you will able to observe that. Universe will give you whatever you wanted in that frequency, but when you are having that right mindset only, you will start to observe that. That observation actually started after spiritual awakening. The realization started after spiritual awakening. So many things I've started to see through videos or something. I felt that universal was giving me all those things to make me to understand, to make me to learn many things. So that's how law of attraction was happening within me. So now you would have understood that in my experience, so it was a gradual change till Anahata. So after Anahata, spiritual awakening was happened and new knowledge was coming to me, and this knowledge was all new. It was in a new frequency. After this only I understood the patterns of my previous life. Everything was emotional till Anahata. It was a gradual change only. So I didn't understand that much. But after spiritual awakening only, the patterns changed. I could understand that each stage of my life, I could understand my past, I could understand my future, and in my present also. So that's how the law of attraction is very powerful. It is working. So the next thing, the third thing is, I will actually tell you how you can make it work in your life. Till now in spirituality and my experience also, I've shared about law of attraction. You would have some idea how it is working. So now I'll tell you in your life also how you can bring that law of attraction in spirituality. So law of attraction, like many of them are talking about money or attracting money, everything. But in spirituality, you should understand that you are under nature's control now. It is not about like in previous like frequency, you may be in cancer cell, you may be under your control or someone else's control, but now you're in nature's control, you're in universal control. The universe will give you the information what you have to do. So that's how I am experiencing now. So universe tells me what I have to do and what next, every step in my life universe tells me. So for that you should have a good mindset. So the first thing you should do is after separating from the narcissistic energies. This is very important. You should separate from the narcissistic energies. If you're always in contact with narcissistic people, narcissistic energies, you will just do what their thoughts are. You'll just be inclined to their mindset only. So please understand all this law of attraction, everything works only if you separate from the narcissistic energies. So after separating, you should actually bring in inner peace. Of course, you will be in so much of grudge, ego, anger to fight back narcissistic people. Please do wait for some time. We are in weaker side, narcissistic people in a stronger side, you cannot do anything. So have inner peace. So this I've said in the how to handle narcissistic people. The only thing is to actually forgive them. Only if you forgive them, you will actually let go of that ego, let go of that grudge, anger. Only if you forgive them. You should believe in that. For that you should believe in the nature. You should believe in the spirituality. You should believe that spirituality is guiding you on the right path. Let others around you just freeze for some time. Just take some time for yourself to awaken yourself, to understand your mind, to understand the inner work and inner engineering, how it is happening. So without having inner peace, without making peace with your mind, you cannot come to the next stage. It's like the boat example only. You have been in that broken boat in that narcissistic energies, you have jumped in that sea and you have been struggling to actually withstand in the sea. But if you calm down only, you can know to swim, you can understand to float in the sea. Everyone has that instinct, even babies or animals, we are know having that instinct to survive in the sea, in water. The same way we'll have that survival instinct to survive. To please calm down, get the inner peace, and the new boat is coming. So the new boat is the spirituality. So you would have been attached with your guru, or you would have find a new person in your life, let it be guru, spiritual guru, or some positive people in your life, let it be people who are following me, like my words. So it is like a spiritual boat, a new boat, it is coming. So if you wanted to hold on to the boat, you have to make inner peace for yourself. Please stay calm till you get up and till you get hold of the new boat. Please trust spirituality, trust your guru, trust your higher powers, trust the anything may be guiding you, like nature may be guiding you, universe may be guiding you. So my videos or any guru may be guiding you, please hold on them. Please trust them. Spirituality is true, you are in the right path. Please trust that you are in the right path. Okay, next what will happen is, only if you find the inner peace, your mind will awaken to understand what is happening within yourself. Please start focusing about inside you. So everything, whole universe is happening in your mind only. So our mind is only very important. We should open up our mind. So the biggest culprit in our life, like which is actually blocking our mind, is our five senses. So this is the biggest culprit in our life. Our five senses has very limited power. We are being dragged with these five senses. These five senses only are controlling our mind. Our taste for food, our like what we are seeing, what we are listening, our five senses has very limited power. So it is only concentrated for physicality only. So we know that our five senses has very limit power. We cannot see beyond that. If we wanted to see beyond the physicality, beyond these five senses, beyond these frequencies, there is something called a sixth sense. Our sixth sense will awaken only our five senses are controlled. When our mind starts controlling these five senses, only our sixth sense will start to awaken. Our sixth sense is like our universe. Our sixth sense is like the subconscious mind which is connected to the universe. You'll feel the sixth sense in terms of energies, in terms of frequencies and vibrations. It is actually happening in our subconscious mind. Our five senses are connected to our conscious mind. But consciously, when we try to control our five senses, with consciousness only we can control our five senses, our sixth sense will open up. So the main thing is our conscious mind and subconscious mind has to be connected. This is blocking because of our five senses. So we subconscious mind will be in a frequency, but a conscious mind, what will happen is it will not understand the frequency what we are in and will not have the mindset to observe things. Only if our sixth sense opens up, only then we'll start observing what is in our frequency and we'll start to get the knowledge. Once we start to collect all the knowledges, necessary knowledges, what the universe is telling us, this is the law of attraction. And what will happen is slowly it will lead us to our desires, it will lead us to our purpose in life, and slowly it will lead us to our destination. For that, we need to actually get inclined with our frequency. Come to your mindset. For that, I told you in a step-by-step way. First, you should forgive. You are being separated from narcissistic energies. That is very important. Without separation, nothing can be done. So forgive them, get the inner peace. You should get the inner peace. Without inner peace, you will never understand what is happening in spirituality. Then you should trust spirituality, trust your higher spirits, trust your guru or angels or universe communications or my videos, anything. You should keep hold on this. Then what will happen is slowly you will try to gather the knowledge which universe is trying to teach you. Then slowly everything will go towards the destination only. So don't worry about the purpose. So there'll be lots of deviation in your life. Of course, there's so much of deviation in my life. So I'm in a spiritual frequency, but people around me, they're not like that. They're very cancerous in nature, and every time that I'll have a doubt that I'm in right path or they're in right path, and finally I'll get deviated. But again and again consciously, what will happen is again and again with my conscious mind, because we are not like animals like only having the subconscious mind. We are like having consciousness. That is a power of the human. We are having intelligence and conscious mind. With this conscious mind, control your deviation, again get aligned to the spirituality. This happened only because the trust I put in my higher powers, the strong trust. Till now I didn't let go that trust. This trust I gained slowly only, but even though I gained slowly, I didn't let go it. Again I came back, caught hold of this higher spirits and a higher frequency which is guiding me. So only then I was able to be in a track. Only then I am able to understand the universal communication and the law of attraction, what is happening. So definitely deviation will happen. So lots of deviation will happen. With your conscious mind, control your senses, and with your conscious mind, trust. Be with the spiritual circle, be with the spiritual crowd. Only they will help you to actually surpass all these deviation. Then after that, everything will happen in a right place in your life. So once you're in the right track, slowly the knowledge you will start gathering in your mind. You will hold this knowledge in your mind based on your frequency. Once you start holding that knowledge, you will start to analyze that. you will start to implement that in your life. So you will start the decision making in your life. So you will start deciding things in your life. So all these days we were just forcefully, we decided things based on others dreams or others wishes. But now, with the knowledge, with the universe support, with the law of attraction, you will start to decide things in your life. Every step in your life you will clearly know what to do, and it will slowly lead to your purpose and destination. So this will happen only if you have trust in spirituality, and law of attraction is real, because you would have understood that after spiritual awakening, many things, weird things you have started to see, you have started to watch, and many videos you will not understand how it ended up in your phone, how you start watching that. And you should understand that you are already in this frequency only. You already, law of attraction is happening for you. You are watching things what universe is giving. So the universe has taken its part. The universe is forcefully trying, giving us the things what we needed. All the things we need to do is, we need to trust the universe, we need to trust the spirituality, we need to trust higher science. Some science is happening beyond our knowledge, conscious knowledge. We should believe in that. So law of attraction is working for you. So you should understand that law of attraction is working. You are in the right exact frequency for where you are have to be only. So one thing you should understand, that all these, the knowledges are slowly I'm trying to give out. So law of attraction is not only all the knowledge. So don't come to a conclusion that with these things you can find the purpose in your life. So law of attraction just a 1% of concept of spiritual awakening. So there's so much of knowledge to actually to be spoken about. So slowly I'll tell one by one everything. When you try to gather everything, there will be a link for everything. When you try to implement that in your life, slowly everything will change. So allow some time for your growth. Don't be in a hurry. So nothing we are going to prove for others. Spend time for your inner work, inner engineering. This is the inner engineering I'm trying to tell you about. So try to change yourself. Try to forgive people around you. Just freeze them for some time. Try to forgive them. Nature will take care of them. Get the knowledge. Change yourself. Get aligned with the frequency. Then only you can observe the knowledge. Then finally you can reach your destination. So okay guys, I think, hope so you have understood how law of attraction is working in spirituality, and you have understood that how it can work for you, and already it's working for you. You should understand that. And hope so all this information were useful for you all. So thanks for watching. So this is Shomna. Bye from Soulful Knowledge.